Hey, property hunters, welcome back to my channel where I am here to help you decide and acquire your dream home. Now, if you are new to the channel, remember to enjoy, like, share, and subscribe. Just hit that subscription below. Now, I will be speaking to you about things that I wish I knew before buying a property, because these costs can come as a surprise if you do not know that they exist. Now you have found that dream property that you have been looking for, and so it's time to at these costs. So first of all, did you know that you have to pay half of the stamp duty? So the stamp duty would normally cost around $5,000. Currently, we are in 2022, so the current cost is around $5,000. So as a buyer of a property, you will stand half of that, which is $2,500. Yes, you have to pay stamp duty. Another cost is the valuation cost, and this is dependent on the valuator that you are using. And please ensure that when you are using a valuator, that it is on the list of valuators that are recommended by your particular bank, because they are very meticulous as it comes on to the valuators. So you must get a valuation on your property, and the valuation may range from around 30,000 to 60,000, and it also depends on if it's a existing building or if you have done addition on the building, then this too will also determine the valuation. And key to note, if you are buying from a housing scheme, for example, like a Gore or a Chemtech, then the valuation and survey would have already been wrapped up in your cost. But if it is that you are buying from a let's say somebody, a third party, then you will have to do these on your own when buying a property. So here we go, the surveyor's report. This has to be done. They have to ensure that the boundaries are correct. And what I've seen so far, again, it based on the size of the property, where the property is located. And this cost can range anywhere from around $30,000 to $80,000. Again, it depends on the size and and where the property is located. So it may be a bit more, but this is a cost that you definitely have to also consider when you are buying a property. Another cost is the cost of the sales agreement, and this is plus GCT. So what I've seen so far is that sales agreements may range from 100,000 and above. And what is key to note is that for the sales agreement, the buyer pays 50% and the seller pays another 50. So let's say it's 100,000. That means your cost will be $50,000 plus GCT. And stay until the end of this video. I will show you a compilation of all these costs for you to have an idea of the cost that you will incur when buying a property. So it's not just buying the property for 15 million and that's it. There are additional costs which we are getting into the nuggets in this presentation. Now, the registration fee, you will have to pay half of the 0.5%. So whatever the registration fee is, which is 0.5% of the cost of the property, you will have to pay half of that. Another fee that you will have to pay, definitely this isn't for free, is your attorney fee, and it may range from 1.5 to 3. I've heard some persons going up to 5%. So it's dependent on the person that you choose to represent you. So you will have to check out what that person's cost is, and remember, it is plus GCT. Another cost that you will have to take into consideration is the registration fee, which is about 0.5% of the property. I think I've mentioned this before. Another one is the letter of possession. And what I've seen so far is that the letter of possession may range from 7,500 and a little above, depending, again, I guess it depends on your lawyer, but that's what I've seen, like 7,500, and we are in 2022. Yes. So here is a compilation of the cost that the buyer will have to pay. But before we go through this, remember to subscribe, give it a thumbs up if you're enjoying the golden nuggets, and remember to hit that notification bell so when new videos are added, you are in the loop with these golden nuggets and you are ahead of the game. All right, so here's an example. Say for instance, you are buying a property for $50 million. That means the stamp duty, you pay half, 5,000. That means you pay 2,500. The valuation fee in this example is $45,000. Surveyor's fee, $50,000. Your sales agreement is $50,000, and remember, you have to add that GCT. Your attorney fee, I use 1.5 here, but some attorney may go up to 3%, as mentioned before. The letter of possession is 7,500. So here you're seeing, in addition to the property cost, that you are paying 417,750 based on this particular example, and we are in 2022. Now, it doesn't stop there. There are more additional costs that you will have to pay, and that is the cost from your mortgage provider. So this will include like your peril cost, your credit bureau fee, your commitment fee, your registration fee, and stamp duty. So remember that all these costs must be added to the price of the house, and have these costs in mind when you're purchasing, that you are not left surprised when you're told about these costs. I am here to put you in awareness to ensure you're not caught off guard. All right, my YouTube family. Now, what if you are selling a property? Here's what you should know when you are selling that property. So I have covered the buyer before, but I think it's important to also cover when you are selling the property, right? So if you are selling the property, then you pay full transfer tax, and that is 2% of the property cost. The seller also paid the other half of the stamp duty that we had mentioned before, where the buyer pays 2,500 of the 5,000, so the seller will pay the other 2,500. Now, another fee that the seller will pay is the cost of the sales agreement, the other half. So the buyer will pay their 50, and of course the seller will pay the other 50 plus GCT. Now, you can't leave out your attorney fee. Whatever that attorney fee is, whether you're buying or selling, there is an attorney fee. Attorney smack right into the middle, and you will have to add your GCT to whatever fee the attorney is charging you. Now, we have compiled again the total cost that the seller will pay, and this is just an example for 2022. Again, if I am giving you golden nuggets, remember to hit that subscribe button and click the bell and put the thumbs up. All right, my YouTube family. Now the seller's cost, let's use the same $15 million. They pay 2% of that as transfer cost, which works out to be $300,000. They pay the letter of possession, which is $7,500. The stamp duty, which is $2,500, the half of the stamp duty, and the registration, which is 0.25, the cost of the sales agreement, which is 50,000, the attorney fee, which is $300,000 dollars if it is 2% you're using. So before I use 1.5, so I'm using 2% here to show you what the difference would be, and then you add the tax for the attorney and it will give you your total. So we need to add the tax right there, and then you will get a total of what the seller's cost is. So there, my YouTube family, this cannot surprise you again. Once you watch this video, you will know exactly what cost to expect when you are buying or selling your property. And congratulations on either side, whether you are buying or selling. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember again to subscribe. Hit that subscription button. Thank you again.